What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? Microphone far away. What's up, everybody? All right, let's see here. What up, Killjoy? How you doing, man? What up, Port Sheevan? How you guys doing? What up, Peyton? Oh, Killjoy, welcome back, man. Game's pretty different than the last time you were here, right? John, let me see. Okay, John, I apologize, man. I saw the message, but I think I saw it like it got marked as read. And I forgot to. I think I read it from my phone, and so that wasn't the type of thing I could do from my phone. But do me a favor, John. I'm gonna click off that on Discord. Just DM me so that there's a reminder there, and I won't mark it red this time. Got it, Steve. Got it, man. All right. Well, it looks like we might not get a match here. I was gonna give it a couple of minutes to I was gonna just do a couple of RTA matches to give people a minute to find the stream, but there we go. There we go. What up, Zero? How you doing, man? Yeah, honestly, Julian was always useful, but he is definitely really strong in the current meta. Interesting. We'll go a couple ways here. We're gonna go this way. I mean, he was my favorite LD5 for ages. I've always been huge on Julian. I have enough damage this way. That was a bad pick. I should not have made that pick. I think Nikki was the pick. I am not going to get through this Pater. Alright. It didn't really matter. He was going to ban it either way. But yeah, I don't think it was a good draft. It was a bad draft, actually. Yeah, I have to. Oh, speed tuning issued a boot. Nice. And... okay. How do you counter Hagang Layla Tomo? Honestly, if they draft Hagang Layla Tomo, just quit out because I don't think there is any way to counter it. I'm sure there must be, but I have not personally found it. I lose literally the single highest loss rate I have of any monster is Layla. Jessica, yes. Juno and Douglas, definitely not. Juno and Douglas will lose pretty much 100% there. But yeah, if you have Jessica, that would probably work. I thought Saimai would do it, but I've been told that Saimai does not work there either. So I don't have Saimai, but yeah, I've been told that Saimai will not help either. I'm gonna get soloed, right? I think so. I should have taken the rag out with Ziana, huh? I guess so. I thought his S1 stun was supposed to be 30%, not 300%, but you know, it's what it is. Dude, seriously. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. This was Layla, I think, right? Or this one? There's a Layla in here somewhere. Started me on a down... I had a down climb. Well, you don't climb downwards, but I do, apparently. I climb downwards. How to help my Sylvia defense in Siege. I tried 3 level 1 green slimes. Triton, Fast Recon, Tanky Abelio, and Tanky Triana. I'll be honest there, I think that would not be a good defense because you don't have a speed lead, so the Triton is no longer a swift threat there. Oh, here you go. Yeah, here's a Layla. Here's me getting crushed by a Layla. Yeah, I don't know how you beat Layla. I honestly don't. I don't know that it's possible for Layla to lose. I think the only way she loses is when somebody disconnects. Doesn't really, like, against this, I don't know. Yeah. Nothing I can draft, and yeah, Layla's broken, man. Layla is seriously broken. Alright. Let's see. So, alright guys, we are gonna jump into some summons, I believe. So here's the plan for today, guys, by the way. Here's the plan. So we do have... probably not, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully we'll have enough time to get in some, hopefully we'll have enough time to get in some attacks on Siege, but it's gonna be a shorter stream. I did save my, here we go, let's try this again. Did save my ISGW attacks. We've only got an hour 19. Steve, I'm sorry, man, we're gonna have to do this quick, actually. I didn't realize it was only an hour 19. Alright, so here's the deal, guys. This is going to have to be super quick. So it's actually Shivan on YouTube is who we're doing the summons for. And we've got about, I wanted to do an LD5 challenge on this where I just had to do all LD5s. Let me see. The thing is, if I do all LD5s, then I have to ruin them all. So with only an hour 19 left, I've got to do this first. Yeah, okay guys, clickbait. I guess we're not doing, I guess I lied. I guess we're not doing the LD5 challenge. Maybe I'll try and do like an LD5 challenge in Siege after. I'll try and do like 5 Siege hits using all different LD5s. That's what we'll do. We'll do an LD5 challenge in Siege. For this one, we're just gonna cleave. So that. Do that. That one I would have to re-rune for, so let's see if there's a different one that we can do. Everything marked? Everything's marked down. Okay, how about this? With the Momo, and yeah, but that's kind of low on damage. Okay, I should be able to do that there. It's the same crap, man. Same crap. Okay. Nope, well, I'm gonna have to hit that one anyway. It looks like I've only got 2 options. Alright. Could I get away with... I think I could get away with this. Okay. This has to be cleaved as well, though. This is pretty toxic. Alright, I know what I can do. I can do 1 LD5 team for this one. See guys, I was even all prepared. I had my LD5 sorted out and everything. So we're gonna mirror the max. Will that kill the Kinky though? Actually, we can do that. We can do that there. Am I gonna kill the Kinky? Time limit ISGW. That's not my thing. All right. Let's see here. How are we gonna deal with this? Snipe the max. Snipe the Nora. Snipe the Nora. There's no immunity. How can I snipe the Nora? Could I do a Jamire thing? No. I have to deal with the Kiki after. I can't do that. Too much damage output. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's do this here. No, that doesn't kill the Kinky either, right? That doesn't kill Kinky. Okay. You know, I haven't really messed with the Fire Cyborg much, but isn't she single target defense break? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I thought she was single target defense break. Alright, if we lose this one, we lose this one, but because of time considerations, I'm gonna try something here. Alright. Strip into max stuff. Would that work? I don't think that would work. What I'm thinking of probably would not work. Okay. Can't mirror the Kinky. The thing with this one is I would generally just cleave this one because I need to cleave everything else. You know what? Could I do this? To get... Take... No, because she would die. Okay. I think what we need to do here is just bomb it for time considerations. So we're going to do something stupid and YOLO. Very stupid and very YOLO. Got it. Okay, I know what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do this, get rid of that. We're gonna go this right here. That should work. And then this is a sneaky toxic defense. But I have an idea. Okay. Do that. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's go like this. This is such a bad idea. This one's gonna lose. I'm sure this one's gonna lose. Do this. This. Do I just fang this? Wait a second. Okay. I got an idea. Okay, I know what to do here. It's not a good offense, guys, so, you know, do as I say, not as I do. This is a bad offense because it is going to be very reliant on accuracy resistance, and that is never what you want to be doing, relying on accuracy resistance, but that's what we're going to do. Okay. That's fine. Now, is Fang the best damage dealer here? I don't think so. I think we actually... Do we still go Fire Cassandra? Yeah, the problem with that, Rahul, is those types of comps need to be optimized. It's not something that I can just build quickly on the fly. And so I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. That's basically the thing right there. Is just time consideration. For this one, I'm just gonna shut screen real quick, guys. A lot of you probably know my fastest. Yeah, a lot of you know the range of my fastest set, but I don't know if I've shown the full fastest set on stream before or not. But as we're getting a little closer to tourney, I do want to take that one off real quick. Alright, let's see, so we can come back here. Those are done. Oh, nope, we gotta do one more Swift set. Oh, well, that was pointless. I turned that back on way too quick, didn't I? Oh, well. should be Swift. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna be this rune. That one's fine. That one's fine. I think that's fine. Okay, we can just run with that how it's ruined. It's a little slow, but it's fine. Okay, this is done. This is done. This is done. This is done. All right, yep, let's go. Nope, let's not go. Rip. All right, Dova's untuned. That's fine. Yang, Sonia, Sierra. What up, Zane? How you doing, man? That's fine. So Zen, ignore these offenses, bro. This is, I was actually planning to do an ISGW challenge today and do like 15 LD5s on both offenses, so I saved all my attacks. Crap. That's not good. I'm gonna have to try and manually rune a Ciara. Ciara is not the type of monster you like to manually rune on the fly. But is what it is. Alright. Do that. Nope, that one's not good. That one's not very good. Okay, that'll work. That's fine. Alright. I think we need about 60 more speeds. We're already pretty fast here, actually. Okay. Crit rate, we're also pretty good, so let's get some attack on this one. Fine. 16 more. What up, Spoon? How you doing, man? Accuracy's good. Let's go. Over speed. Nope. Speed over HP. No. HP over speed. Yeah. Actually, let's go attack over speed. That works. I don't need the act though. That's got some crit rate. That's better. Okay, we're gonna do that. That's bio though. We don't need bio there. Maybe revenge? Yeah, let's go revenge. Do that. Yeah. So then I need 16 crit rate on this revenge rune. So we're gonna go crit rate over speed. 4 is high. 15. 16, but wasted stats. Let's do that. Okay. That's actually not too bad. For a quick rune Ciara, I can deal with that. Okay, we had accuracy in that artifact, so let's go attribute bomb damage. Nope, type bomb damage, okay. Alright, that'll work. Alright. It's alright, it's not great, but it's alright. Let's see here. Okay, I think we're good to go. So guys, once again, do as I say, not as I do. Crap. Alright, I know for sure I needed that rune. Not that one. Huh? That's weird. I could swear. Alright. Could have sworn that was a Swift rune. Can this be it? I gotta check the JSON on this one. How did I pull that many runes off of Sonya? I know how I pulled that many runes off Sonya. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Speed? That's not rage. Let's try that. Alright, 100 crit rate. Seems like enough attack. That should work. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Here we go. Oh, what a disaster. $181, so we missed a Swift rune. Okay. Ah, rip. I mean, it didn't matter, but still rip. Man, that thing is slow. Dude, come on, take a turn already. Thank you. All right, there we go. All right. I mean, I'll take what the defense gives me, right? If you're gonna give me a kill on Savannah, we'll take a kill on Savannah. It's all right. Like I said, this one was super ag-res reliant, so definitely not a good counter. It was just what I could build quickly. Probably a little proc reliant too. Fortunate that I hit all the strips all the time, because that is not the case when it counts. I would never take this offense in a real fight. I mean, this is a real fight, but it's not, because the ISGW's won already, and we, instead of doing the LD5 challenge, we're doing like the 30-minute attack challenge, like trying to do both ISGWs in 30 minutes. So, but we did get some LD5s in there. We got one fun all LD5 team in here too. Sort of Leo trap or something? This thing is slow. Well, I'm on a Leo. What am I talking about? I'm using a Leo. Alright, we'll just do that. Nope, we won't. There's the Acres. See, right there? I lose if this is earlier in the match when I miss that. That's the loss condition right there. Lima dies, and it's GG. Why would I waste that there? Okay. That's what we're waiting for. Okay. You know what? Just kill. Okay. That's why you don't want to build CR manually. Luxac for the win! Nice. So the CR was too fast, obviously. But it worked. Alright. Oh, forgot to share. Awesome. Good job. Which one of these was mine? This one? Yep. Alright. Okay, what can we Lucian? Lucian here. This goes here. That's interesting. Let's see. So this one we can use. Can we use this here? I think we can use this here. Oh. Alright, we can Sonya that. Okay. What can I use to hit this quickly? And can we just use the same offense? Yeah, I mean, if it's Swift, it's Swift. So much. So be it. Okay. Oh, so that's the actual deal. The Varad wasn't built at all. He was rune storage. Nice. That also explains why Varad did not get pushback. I was kind of wondering why he didn't get pushback. Now we know. Alright, that's going to be too slow and too much accuracy. I use every monster as rune storage. Like, I think every single monster in my box is rune storage. OP headset. Am I coming through on the wrong mic? No. Alright, what if we do guard? Try that instead. Let's do it like this. Let's do destroy. Actually, that works. Okay. Do that. Okay, that's good speed. No, now we're short on... Alright, so I think I can do it like this, actually. I know what to do here. Take that there. It's pretty close, and then that runs good. So we'll change up this one to destroy. All right, 71 ACK. 82, close enough. Yeah, close enough. Let's go. Invoques a las... en como 10 minutos empieza la invocación. En como 10 minutos empezamos las invocaciones. No fui listo por hablar en español. Yeah, so we'll be starting the summons as soon as these attacks are done, basically, guys. That was a fortunate proc. That was an unfortunate defense break. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, guys. Do as I say and not as I do. This one's a loss. Yep, this one's a loss. Ophelia is gonna pull me over right now. Oh, wait a second. Might have a chance. Nope, because we missed the defense break. And no crit on the, yeah, no damage at all on the Leo there. So. Yeah, that's GG. Alright. I said it was a bad comp. It was just the fastest I could build. That's not good. She's gonna get away, isn't she? Wait a second. Let's do this here. Is that enough? It is not enough. Oh, interesting choice. Alright, did that. That was helpful. Okay. Killjoy, I would say it genuinely depends on each person. So I've done mostly scrolls, but I am obviously not free to play. I think for a lot of people, the thing that will make the most sense is probably some sort of balance between energy and scrolls, or just straight energy. Yeah, honestly, I think it depends more on spend than stage of game. So if you don't have enough energy to farm consistently, then energy is where you want to focus. But I think you're looking for some sort of balance either way. All right. Okay, so we will have a little bit more fun and concentration with Siege if I'm able to get any hits in, but just for time constraints, I did need to rush through those ISGW hits, so we got through them as quick as we could. And now we're on to the summons, guys. If I don't minimize Moo Player. There we go. Now we are on to the summons. So this is what we got, guys. We have 600 mystical scrolls, and then we move straight into the fun and premium stuff. We have 210 tenures. We do have 2 transcendent scrolls. We've got 30 legends and another 15 all attributes, and then 176 LD. So if you put everything together with this, we've got each of these is like 0.2 LD scrolls. So put it all together, and basically we've got 40, and another 15 is 55 LD summons, and then 176 here. So we're at about 220 LD summons. Just gonna grab a bottle of water before we get started, and then we will get started, and I will also catch up. I don't know if there's too much more to say about the ISGW stuff. It was just rushed through, but we'll talk about that as well. All right, so guys, today we are on Shivan's account. We're gonna be restarting here just a little bit more relaxed, and I should say less frantic. All right, which monster is good for dragons? Abellio, Brandia, Veligul, Adriana, Kumar, or Christina. None of those are really going to be monsters that you would use in dragons. Of them, I think Brandia is the only one that's really a PvE monster. She's used in Steel Fortress and R5 for later game teams. Yeah, so if you're only looking PvE, then Brandia is the one you would take, the Fire Polar Queen. Alright, so we are going to start on Mystical Scrolls. Shivan, would you like to tell us what your most wanted are? As we get started, hopefully pulling a most wanted pretty early on. I'm thinking that, what's her name? It's been so long since I've used a Fire Twin. It starts with an M. Dude, I don't remember the Fire Twins. I don't remember the Fire Boomerang's name. Wow. Been so long since I've used her. Alright, so mostly we're looking for Maruna. Thank you, Peyton. Maruna, yes. I don't think Maruna was on your most wanted list. Yeah, so we're looking for hackers, it looks like. Yeah, man, it's gotta be years. The last time I used to use Maruna in Labyrinth. I remember that. And I think she was good in TOA as well, but it's been so long since I've used her. Hey, alright, so it's going to be the day of Maruna and hackers. Just hit one summon? No. Alright, well, Shivan, thank you very much for waiting on the premiums for me, man. I am super, super hoping that we're able to pull... I'm going to get greedy, and I'm going to say 2 LD5s. You said you want hackers, let's pull the light and the dark hackers. That would work. Is Water Hacker the best normal attribute? I believe Fire Hacker is the best normal attribute. I haven't played with any of the hackers that much. From reading their kits and just from general discussion that I've seen, I would say Water Hacker is probably the worst of the normal attributes. That's why I pulled 3 of him and fed the other 2. But yeah, I think Fire Hacker is probably your best for RTA. Wind Hacker is probably your best for siege defense, and Water Hacker is your best for ring storage. I don't know if Water Hacker's that bad, to be honest. I haven't played with them at all, but the Water Hacker's kit doesn't really excite me that much. Alright. Let me pull up. Let me pull up Water Hacker's kit. What I can say is the Water Hacker's kit was just completely unmemorable for me. Alright, so... Got it. Okay, yeah. So, AoE strip with cooldown on a single target. So the problem with that is basically he's like the poor man's Veronica, right? But the problem with that is that you're going on a double AC res check for this single target cooldown, and then it's only one monster that you're trying to cool down, and you're not getting an awaken into speed. So that's the big thing. Veronica's actually got a higher base speed than Water Hacker. Veronica is extremely strong. So if we're comparing Water Hacker to Veronica, we're comparing him to one of the upper tier LD5s. But at the same time, Veronica's been nerfed several times and she's no longer as cracked as she used to be. And her limitation has always been her base speed. So when you have a monster like that that's intended to take turn one, it, needs to have some base speed. So the Water Hacker can become kind of difficult, I think, to just get into rotation where he's taking that early turn. And then he just doesn't have the rest of Veronica's kit. And honestly, because the rest of Veronica's kit has been nerfed so often, she doesn't have the rest of her kit. And so yeah, if we're just considering Veronica to be a poor man's, if we're considering Water Hacker to be a poor man's Veronica, and Veronica is still probably an SS tier monster, but she's no longer the most broken monster in the game, then to me he becomes the worst of them because the Fire Hacker is just cracked. And the Wind Hacker has siege defense application, and so few monsters in the game have actual siege defense application. Doesn't mean the Water Hacker is bad. Man, where's your farming thing, dude? There it is, okay. The reason I didn't remember him is because he's a monster that doesn't interest me, to be honest. Like rereading his kit, I don't have Veronica, but I don't play really that style anywhere, so I would never use a monster with a double AC res check in siege offense form. So he's pretty much RTA only. He doesn't have siege defense application, not with that base speed. He doesn't have siege offense application because of the double AC res check. So he's RTA only, and as an RTA only monster, he doesn't interest me. But generally speaking, from what we've seen from RTA so far, the Fire Hacker is just superior. So I don't know if I would. I honestly have no idea like what tier the Water Hacker would be in because I haven't used him yet. I haven't seen him used yet. He hasn't been drafted against me. But my instinct is that he's probably a high A tier or low S tier monster. I could be wrong though. He could wind up playing out well. But the Fire Hacker seems like it's going to be an S tier monster, like high S tier. So I just don't think the Water Hacker is going to quite get there. Not unless they shift his kit a little bit. Now, if they ever gave him an awaken into speed, he'd be the most broken monster in the game. Like, among all monsters, period. He'd just be the strongest monster in the game if he awakened into speed. Quick rehash on those ISGW attacks, by the way, because I really was not talking... Hey! Wrong Polar Queen. But we talked about the Polar Queens, and we pulled a Polar Queen. She's not new, so are we feeding her? That's the question. Finally got our... Not finally, because it's less than 200 scrolls in, but got our first Nat 5. See the magic of farming, guys. I turn the auto farm on, and we insta-pull a Nat 5. So since we're looking for hackers, I'm guessing we may be feeding. She really doesn't have any application as a dupe, but I just want to get that confirmed. Man walks away from his own summons. It was Alicia. Man walks away from his own summons. He's like, man, mysticals are boring. I just want the LDs. That's pretty much what everybody else on stream is saying too, though, so I get it. LD scrolls. Got it. Okay. Well, if we're just doing LD scrolls, we can just feed all at the end then. Okay, cool. I mean, I did all LDs during the event as well, so I don't blame you. But, oh, well, yeah, there's no special summon on, so that, never mind. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I was gonna say, during special summon, it often can be worth doing the blessing, but yeah, special summon's off now, so. Firehacker, Despair, Swift, or Vio. I would guess Despair, but I could see him being used. I think he's gonna be something like a Chung, where you would, you know what, I take it back. The fact that he strips with every hit because he strips on passive might actually be more viable on Vio, but it goes both ways. Because I mean, I think it's a 3-turn cooldown on S2 for an AoE, and it's his only AoE, so yeah, I don't know. Since I haven't used them, I really don't know. My instinct is that Firehacker's probably a little better on Vio because of the strip being on the passive and because of the HP, like him eating HP on the passive as well. So yeah, I think Vio is how I would go with him. But that's the type of thing where you want to test and see how it works. So I think it definitely can go either way. I mean, I definitely think he works in both Vio and Despair. I don't think he makes a lot of sense in Swift. Too low of a base speed and too strong of a passive to not want to get either the procs or the stuns, one or the other. So I think Vio and Despair are his primary builds. For Swift, you want to use monsters that can give you some sort of, like a bridge, basically, some sort of bar manipulation, whether it's pushback or whether it's attack bar boosting or speed buff, whatever. Some way to kind of bridge your other monsters in there. So the Swift are the units trying to take turn 1, but the Firehacker doesn't do any of that. So he's not going to get your other monsters a turn by him acting first. It's kind of like you don't really run a Swift Yogun unless you have something else tuned behind him, like immediately behind him to bar manipulate. You would run a Swift more because he can attack bar absorb. You would run Swift Robos because they can bar absorb. You could run a Swift Triton. Well, you would only run a Swift Triton because he has pushback. Same thing for Chiwu. Chiwu could be Despair as well, but usually it's going to be Swift. Because those are all things that manipulate bar with their strip skill. It's also a case for provokers like Nora or Rakan, even though Rakan's just single target. Those could be run Swift as well. Swift Light Twin Angels. I would first have to know what the Light Twin Angel does. I vaguely recall the Light Twin Angels kit. I think it has strip into stun, right? Isn't that one strip into stun? AoE strip and AoE stun on the S3. I've only ever seen it used once that I recall. So let's see. S3 increases allies attack bar. No, so ally attack. No, so it's AoE attack power. And then attack bar. Okay, yeah, got it. Okay, so the S3 is each hit removes one beneficial effect and decreases attack bar by 10% with a 50% chance. So the major issue with that is it's a really low pushback combined with a low activation rate that does not improve in skill ups. So now you're like, so if you're open on strip, so you do have 100% activation on the open strip. So 85% of the time you hit that, 97% you'll get a strip within the first 2. So 10% bar pushback is a pretty reasonable expectation. So it's a really tight tuning. That's just not enough bar pushback, man. Buff Light Angel, but not it doesn't need a lot of a buff. It just needs that pushback to be like at 15%, I think, because of the activation rates. And then it would make sense. 10% is pretty light when you're only reliably going to get one pushback from units on the grid. So, but yeah, I would definitely run Twin Angel Swift. 102 base. I can't say definitely. 102 base is a little tough for a Swift unit, but it's possible. I mean, it's similar to Chiwu. Chiwu's 104-ish base. So yeah, I would probably run Light Twin Angels on either Swift or Despair, depending on my comp. Swift, Despair, or Vio, I guess they all make sense. So I think that one could go on all 3. The problem with taking a unit like that on Swift, it's probably not going to get your fastest Swift, and So I want to phrase this properly. The problem with putting something like a unit like Light Angel onto Swift is that if you're playing a turn 1 team, you're going to need a higher base speed unit getting your fastest Swift. So for example, Triton or Ethno or Sekhmet, those would get your faster Swift. So now the Twin Angel is probably on your 3rd fastest Swift. Even if you're reasonably fast, it's going to be very easy for that thing to be outsped because of the 102 base on being on 3rd fastest Swift. Like you can get outsped by Adriana's, you can get outsped by anything with a high base speed, basically. So when you put a unit like the Muriel and Gracia on your 3rd fastest Swift, you turn it into only a 5th pick, and it is an LD5. So the question just becomes, do you want to make your LD5 a 5th pick that's only draftable in niche situations where basically you already have double speed lead or the opponent does not have a speed lead? That 10% bar boost is going to make a difference for you, and you know, it's just kind of like you're not going to get to draft it that often. So if you have a lot of LD5s, if you have my account, then it's totally fine to make that a niche 5th pick. But if you're building your team around it because you don't have a lot of LD5s, then I think putting it on 3rd Swift is kind of limiting. That's my thought, and that might just be a little bit more about how much fun you're trying to have with the game than how far you're trying to push. To be honest, because I remember when I just had one LD5 for my first 3.5 years of Summoner's War, I only had one LD5, and it was Beelzebub. And Beelzebub is only usable in about 5% of RTA matches and nowhere else. Is that new? Because that would be insane if that was new. It's alright. Okay. You could almost make a case for keeping a second Shizuka. She's not exactly spammable in Siege, but there are some fun Siege offenses you can do with her. But if you're not super into Siege, and I mean super into Siege, I would probably feed. Yeah, just feed. Okay. But yeah, I remember when Beelzebub was my only LD5, and it was so triggering to me. Like, all the time I was like, I can't use him anywhere except in 5% of RTA matches where the opponent doesn't have reset, and he's going to be useful, you know? So when you only, like, I'm still traumatized by that. So if you only have a couple of LD5s and you want to use them, then I would try and put them in builds that allow me to draft them more frequently or use them in more places. I think if you have a lot of LD5s, then I would put Muriel and Gracia and Swift and just use her as a 5th pick, because she'd be a really powerful 5th pick in that situation. But it's honestly debatable. Is she better than Triton there? I don't know. I mean, she gives you the attack buff, but the attack bar manipulation is a little bit less, so it's a little harder to tune your team. So now your monsters are running a lot faster, which means they're going to have less stats. So I don't know. I haven't used her at all, so I'm just really kind of speculating. I could be completely wrong here. It's just my thought from reading the kit. Never built her on anyone's account. At this stage, I feel like I've probably built or used the majority of LDs in the game for somebody at some point, even if I've only used them briefly. But Light Twin Angel is one I've never seen. Artemil, I think, is extremely good in RTA, but he is niche, and there's no way around it. It's not like you could change his build and make him more useful. He's mostly a 4th pick, 5th pick. Right now in this Ragdoll Gapsu meta, it's a little bit trickier simply because the Gapsu is not really going to crit very much, and he's always built on high accuracy. Artemil's heals will actually give the Gapsu bar, so I don't know if you're going to get to use Artemil that often. But when I draft him, he's one of my higher win rate monsters. It's just that he's such a low pick rate. Again, it's that thing about how often do you get to use him. But he's also one of my favorite monsters, and I really enjoy him for Siege offense. So, yeah, I mean, kind of, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I would say he's good overall. He's just not spammable. That's pretty much what it boils down to. But then the fact that you get to use him in Siege is a bonus, because now you don't feel as bad about not spamming him in RTA. 8 Voices, what up, man? Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, glasses apparently are gonna be my new thing, and I've always worn glasses. I had LASIK a long time ago, and LASIK wears off over time. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Some do, some don't, but LASIK wears off over time, so mine did wear off. and I went back to the doctor, and he said he would redo it for me. But because I had LASIK under like 15, 16 years ago, maybe a little bit more, is when I had LASIK, and it was older procedures and older technology at that time. And the type of LASIK that I had basically involved them using a knife and cutting a film over my eye and peeling it back. But because it was a knife and not a laser, my that film is scarred. It's not like a bad scar or anything that messes you up, but it means that they can't use a laser to reopen it and redo my LASIK. So what that really means is that for me to go back and do LASIK, they have to do I'm not going to go into detail on this. They have to do an operation that would be really, really painful, and I would have to keep my eyes closed for 5 days, and I don't think that's worth it. To sit there for 5 days with just pain in my eyes, I think I'd rather just wear glasses. So, yeah, as the LASIK has worn off, what's happened is, like I said, I've always needed glasses, except for, after the LASIK, like about, 5-6 years ago, maybe more, I started needing glasses more frequently as the LASIK was wearing off. And now I'm kind of reaching that point where I just pretty much need them always. The thing that sucks for me is I need to sit back from when I'm using glasses on a computer, I need to sit further back, which I'm not used to. I'm getting used to it, but it's going to take a little while. Zenny. Nice, bro. Nice. All right, so 600 mysticals. We are 1 behind rates currently. Very easy to make that up on the legend scrolls. I could also tell from Shivan's reactions that the mysticals are not why we're here. Oh, we need to restart farming also. Well, that explains it. Yeah, like somehow when I just saw you were just like, yeah, LD is not worth it, I was like, okay, so yeah, we're not really here for the mysticals, guys. We're here for the LDs. We all know that. So I'm not too concerned about being 1 behind rates, honestly. Like I said, we can make it up. So rates on the legends are 2. So if we pull 3, we're good to go. So Tavi, Water Twin. Hey, there's the first one. Is it new? It is not new. So we got more LDs. All right, we're gathering LDs. That's what I don't know how many. We didn't even look to see how many you need. All you said was hackers, so I'm guessing that you have a pretty full Pokedex, and dupes are a normal thing. There's 2. All right. Oh, we got a new one, and he's actually very, very relevant. That is Steel Fortress, or excuse me, Punisher's Crypt. That's a big pull, man. That's your 22-second Punisher's Crypt team. All right, so now we just need 1 more, and we're back on raids. Plus, we got a new one, and I'm just guessing that new ones are few and far between. We didn't check the box, though. Actually, now I'm curious. Let's see. So new units, and that's about it. New units, Kumar, Vanessa, yeah. New units are few and far between for sure. It's Hacker, Blood, yeah, you're missing 4, 6, 7, 8. Nope, this one you've got 8 here, 9, 10. So we're missing 10 fire, and we can just assume, so it's about 30 overall. So yeah. New units, few and far between. So pulling a very viable new unit, that's a win. So Water Twin Angel is actually, I think, pretty strong. It does require certain types of drafts. It's a really interesting unit. It's very, very Vanessa-like, to be honest. And it pairs well with Vanessa. But when you first read the kit, you don't think of it so much as Vanessa, but the strip into defense break to set up a snipe on open combined with speed lead, very Vanessa-like. And then the thing is, it seems to have a little better utility throughout the fight after open, minus the revive. So I would say whatever tier you personally put Vanessa on, I would put Vanessa on about S tier, maybe A+ tier. But it's weird to say that a monster that's one of the highest pick rates is A+ or S tier, because she is really good, but she's also kind of limited in that she's hard to pivot into certain comps with. And I think that's true of the Twin Angels. So they're both really good, but also somewhat limited in their pivot functions, and they need to be early draft. So it's kind of like you just drop your junk on the table and say, here it is, it's good enough or it's not. But yeah, I think they're both both probably low S tier units in the current meta. But I do think Water Twin Angels probably plays out better than Vanessa throughout the fight. One more. Oh, I was like, wait, we're running out of scrolls. I forgot we got 11 more in pieces as well. So we got 11 more tries to pull that missing third. Also, Water Twin Angel is around 52%. There it is. Ooh, was she new? Why do I? No, she's not new. For some reason, it was somebody else today I saw needing a Gyu. But all right, we are now officially on rate, so that's a good sign. We're free rolling on the next 9 scrolls. But yeah, so I think Water Twin Angels 51.5, 52% win rate in RTA. Vanessa 49.5% win rate, so that bears out. Water Twin Angels will regress to the mean. People are more used to countering Vanessa than Water Twin Angels. But I think it's going to settle in at about a 51% monster, which goes right back to what I said. It plays out better in the fight. It's the same thing as Vanessa. Oh, so Gyu was new. I mean, not new, but not new. Like, not the first time you summoned it, but it fills a void. So that's awesome. So then that's technically 2 new. Is that? That is not. Okay. All right. Let's see, huh? 5 successful defenses in a row. That tells me right now you're not in G3 Siege. Sweet. All right. So we got 2 new guys. All right. Let's see. So let's do the Witcher scrolls. LD5 chances here to begin with. Or win Dark 4. But I pulled the Dark Yennefer from a Witcher scroll, so I can attest that it is possible. You pulled the Wind Yennefer, but I pulled... Come on, one time. Oh, wait, is that? No, that's fire. Okay. Last try. Come on, baby. One time. Nope. Rank 7. No way. Hold up. Are you rank 7 and somebody got 5 defenses in a row? Dude, how is that even possible? What the hell? That like just should not even be possible. If you're in... Wow, bro. I don't remember seeing 5 defense win. Wow, what does that say about the state of Siege right now? Like, we have people that haven't gotten 5 defense wins this season. I mean, dude, how is that possible? Seriously. All right. Let's see. So this will go to last no matter what. Dude, let's do the 10-year schools. Save the... Yeah, we'll do... No, let's do the all attribute. Yeah, let's do the all attribute. Now let's do the... Yeah, we'll do all attribute. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Dude, seriously, people have to be trying to int that hard at rank 7. Like, you literally... They're trying to one-mon it. They're trying to, like, go 15-0 or something. Yeah, it's just like... Oh, man. How is... Seriously, how's that even possible? All right, so rates are 1 from these. Technically one net 5 or 1 LD4, I believe, would be the rates. Or is it 1 of each? It's 1 of each. We need 1 net 5, 1 LD4 from the all attributes. Have gotten a decent number of cyborgs. Now I know you did mysticals already, so probably have a fair number, but... Okay, just making sure we're still farming. So we're pretty much smack on rates at the moment. That had a good spark to it. Something good out of this? Nope. First free unit of the game. I don't know if that's still first free unit anymore. It used to be first free unit of the game. Let me turn that Streamlabs bot thing off. That sponsorship is over. it? Where's the bot? Here it is, CloudBot. Okay. And it goes timers, and we delete that. Cool. No more spam from Streamlabs. All right, one time, baby. One time, LD, baby. LD. It would have been fine if that was Adoba, actually. Oh, okay. I mean, he's not exactly OP, but he is new. And he's not HOH. So that is honestly kind of a win because you never know what's going to get buffed. It's not a huge win because he's not OP, but I mean, we'll take it. New LD4s that are not HOH, that's good. That's the best I can say. New HOH LD4s, that's bad. All right, so I think we're back. We're one behind rates again now, or did we get? Yeah. Oh, all right, we're on. Wait. What is that? Okay, that's water. All right, we're back on rates then. We are officially back on rates, exactly on rates. So we need one more Nat 5 out of these to remain on rates. Dude, for a split second, I thought that was Lima. The water and the light ones, man, those can mess with you. It's 500 to 1, so the rates out of this are pretty low. It's like a 40% chance, I guess, technically. 40% chance out of an LD5 from 210, 10-year scrolls. Well, we are technically, so Talva, we are technically behind rates now because we were on rates when we started these scrolls, so we're technically a few scrolls behind rates now, so that means we're due for another Lima. Right here, Lima, one time. Okay. Oh, another new LD4 though. I saw the loading wheel, and when I saw the loading wheel, I honestly thought that it was just like full storage, but it was actually new LD4. So 2 new LD4s, that's not bad so far. John, congrats on the Arda from these, man. I got absolutely nothing from these, but I pulled Giselle from an Oh, Beta. It's Beta new. Beta's new. Okay, that's a decent win right there. That's a good one. You got to be happy on that one. All right, 3 new LD4s, 2 new Nat 5s. I almost said LD5s. 3 new LD4s, 2 new Nat 5s so far. But yeah, so I pulled absolutely nothing from the 10-year scrolls. I mean, nothing. And I bought like all the packs and stuff. I pulled nothing from the freaking 10-year scrolls. But I pulled Giselle from an LD scroll last week, so I've been on the hottest run in Summoner's War history anyway. New? That's HOH, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it was HOH, so even if it was new, you would just get it back. But still, another LD4 is solid. Wait, that? Oh, that's okay. So 3 LD4s out of these so far, not bad. Dude, huge grats on the Dark Gladiator. Oh, that's like Dark Bayek, right? Is that Dark Bayek, I think? Huge grats on getting an LD5 at least. But yeah, I mean, you guys all, those who are stream regulars, you all know, I've been on just the absolute hottest run in Summoner's War history for the last year. So I couldn't really complain about the 10-year scrolls, and then getting the Giselle was just amazing. So, Dark Assassin, so we pulled the L and the D Assassins, another LD4. We're looking for that LD5 now. We've got the LD4s covered. We need that LD4. We're actually well ahead on, I think we don't need another LD4 and we'll have already beaten rates, but we'd like an LD5 now. Carlo, I have 27 LD5s. I just did the numbers. I pulled 17 LD5s in a year. That includes 3 fed dupes, but still, I pulled 17 LD5s in a year, and like the 3 dupes obviously were dupes, so you feed them, and the blessings, the first 2 blessings were kind of but. And I'm not trying to say that as a negative. I'm trying to say this with balance. Of the 17 LD5s, so 3 got fed, 2 for blessings that were The 3rd blessing got me Giselle, which is an OP blessing. And then of the remaining 14, there's only like 1 bad one in there, maybe 2 bad ones, and there's a lot of top tier ones in there. So in the past year, I've pulled Ragdoll, Gianna, Asima, Giselle, Sylvia, Maximilian. Artemil. Like I pulled all the start off with I pulled all the logo monsters. I pulled Ragdoll, Tian Lang, Artemil, and Gianna in like 4 months, and Asima in like 4 or 5 months. And then just a whole bunch of other really useful ones as well. I've got the oh, he's good. If he's new, that's a win. Hey, that's a real big win. He's actually got usability. He's viable. So 10-year scrolls are honestly treating us right. Like no, we got a nat 5 out of them too. 10-year scrolls treating us really, really good, man. I'm happy about that. A lot of tyrants for some reason. I don't know why so many tyrants, but yeah, for whatever reason, I've just noticed we've pulled a lot of tyrants. We got 40 scrolls left. Stellar, honestly, man, the Tian Lang was kind of like I think the Tian Lang was the peak. I was just in like absolute shock when I pulled the Tian Lang because I'd already been on this crazy hot streak. I mean, so Ragdoll, when I pulled him, was my most wanted, and that one like just floored me. And then I pulled Gianna like 2 weeks after Ragdoll, which was after Gianna meta had faded, and Gianna was never like my super most wanted, but it's still Gianna, right? So like never super fit my play style, and she was already fading out of the meta, so it wasn't like pulling the strongest monster in the game, but it was still pulling Gianna. So that was pretty amazing. The Asima was amazing. The Tian Lang, though, after I pulled the Ragdoll, Tian Lang became my #1 most wanted, of course. But I don't know. It was because I had already pulled the Ragdoll. It was almost like I never in a million years thought I would have got. Hey, is that new? Because he's useful too. No, he's HOH actually. He's HOH. You know, I just like never in a million years thought I would pull Ragdoll. So that just like killed me. But then I was like, well, now the odds of pulling Tian Lang. I know that's not how math works. The past does not predict the future. But still, just like to pull your most wanted twice, it never even occurred to me that it could happen. Plus, the Ragdoll came in like a bigger summon session because it was after PAX and I had just summoned like 20 LDs. The Tian Lang came off of a single random pieces. Like I was bored one day and I had a lot of crystals, so I farmed pieces out of the guild shop, and then from the 50 piece or out of the refresh shop, and out of the 50 pieces I pulled a Tian Lang. That one just knocked me out, man. Ragdoll still, I like Ragdoll more than Tian Lang. Definitely Ragdoll is, he was always my most wanted. He's still probably, Julian's probably my favorite monster overall, but man, Ragdoll's right there. Julian only because you can use him in more places, but. Alright, so 10-year scrolls overall did not treat us poorly. We'll go ahead and do this Transcendence. Do we save this one? Yeah, we may. Yeah, we'll save this one, but we'll do this one, and then we'll move into the LDs. Ooh, if he's new, that's nice. Not new. Okay. Alright, so we've got some stuff to feed here. And then we're going to grab some more LDs. Alright, so... Huh? What? What? Why am I not seeing these monsters to be fed? What's going on here? Oh, did I just like click monster storage twice instead of clicking sealed shrine? Okay, got it. I was on the LD one. There's an LD one? Dude, Kyle, hold up. I just saw... Kyle, are you still here, bro? I just saw that you just subscribed to the YouTube channel 2 hours ago. How is it that you were not subscribed to my YouTube channel, bro? I was on the LD Blessing one. Okay, got it. Alright, so I know you've already told me Shizuka and Alicia are LD pieces. Let me know. I'm assuming they all are. The Fang is not. I'm sure you're keeping the Fang. Alright, so Fire Fat Boy and Praha, are they LD pieces? Man, that's just cold-blooded. You straight up unsubscribed to me because I took a break. They all are except Fang. Okay. And the Gyu and the Patrick being new. Just make sure I click the right thing. Okay. Man, Kaio cold-blooded, guys. I'm telling you, man. He's like, I'm done with Summoners War. I'm done with XG. I'm done with all of you. It's a whole half-baked moment right there. If I remember correctly, my actual announcement said I was going to take 6 months off and try to start streaming again back in March. Although I may have actually told you that in private chat. Yeah, I mean, that may have been in DMs. I probably said that at some point. So, but the actual like public announcement I said is that I would try to take 6 months off and try to start streaming again in March. That's roughly what happened. I just am not going to be able to get back up to the level of nowhere near the level, even without a schedule. There's no way I'm going to be able to stream as much as I used to. But it's gold, okay. Cool, so that's an extra 14 LD scrolls. Alright, bro. It's time. It's time. This is what you guys have all been waiting for. 190 LD scrolls. Little better than 60% chance to get an LD5 from here. I guess that means it's like 30% chance to get 2 LD5s from here. Bro, you know what? We're going to start off with the old-time superstition right now. Let's wait and we get some sparks right out the bat. So we're looking for 3 or more sparks on 100, and then we're gonna rock it. Garv, bro, Garv, what is up, my man? How are you doing, Garv? Hope all is well with you, man. All right, that's 3 or more. Let's do it. Spark it up, baby. Spark it up one time. One time with the LD5. 2 times, actually, with the LD5. 2 times. That's what we're looking for here. So what did I just say? 190. So official rates are 11. We're looking for 11 LD4s. We are actually ahead on the LD4 rates already. And then we just want to beat the odds with 4 LD5s. We want to do that Jew-Bagel thing. Remember that Jew-Bagel video where he did 4 LD5s and 50 scrolls and then just like cussed out the guy who wasn't even there and walked off camera? Let's do that today. I'll be happy. I think I remember there being a Narsha. I don't remember the others. All right, that is a slow start. I think if we don't spark here soon, we might dive back into the well of unknown scrolls. 14, 6, we start at 600 pieces is what, 12? So we're technically not behind rates yet. If we fall behind rates, then we will. Okay, we're not behind rates. We're not behind rates. One time. It's not HOH, but it's not new either. Okay. But we're not behind rates, so okay. Okay, now we're ahead of rates. Come on. I didn't see a loading wheel. Ooh! Doesn't matter if it's new or not. Does not matter if and it's new. Bam! Okay, we're winning already. That's winning right there, guys. That's like pulling the #1 LD4 is like, she's better than 80% of the LD5s. Especially for rank 7 Siege, oh yeah. See, now you're not going to be falling into 5 defense losses in a row because you're just going to mirror that shit. Bro, huge congrats, man. That is nice. Like, to know that we've got one good pull locked up early is a huge win. All right. Yeah, now I'm feeling good. Now we can just free roll because we got our locked up our best LD4. Now we're just free rolling for the LD5s. I could pull one more Miri also. That'd be fine too. This is the second summon session in a row. I pulled a Miri, actually, I think. I believe it is. I'm trying to remember if there was a session in between yours and Yuno's. I know we pulled a Miri for Yuno Reaper. Okay, that was 3 sparks and 70, so we're technically behind rates. Was that 70? 1400 divided. Oh, I did math bad. Bad math. Okay. Why did I divided by 20 pieces? We had 1400 pieces and I called it 70 scrolls. Yeah, it's divided by 50. So it was 27 scrolls. Yeah, it was 27 scrolls, not 70. So we're 31 scrolls in, and I believe we're 2 sparks in. Okay, yeah, man. And math is supposed to be my thing. What do you call it? Farming ended as well. So we're exactly on rates now. We're still ahead of rates from the 10 years calls. We're ahead of rates because we've got a Miri, and actually I think 3 new LD4s overall. But yeah, I mean, no matter what, we could get no more LD4s in the Miri's prop, but let's just do it right here instead. HOH crap. How is that new? Oh, it's old HOH though. Old HOH. So now when the HOH comes back, you can just pick the other side. All right, so we're back ahead of rates, but we need to stay ahead of rates, not just be like back and forth dipping in and out. All right, so for those of you who were here at the start of stream and watched me do Inter Server Guild War, I really did not get to talk about the hits that much as I was doing them. We started stream late, which was completely my fault, but we're pulling an LD5 to make up for it. Oh! I called the Narsha! I called the freaking Narsha! Holy shit! Dude, I literally called Narsha. I said we're gonna Jew-bagel this. Bro, huge congratulations. Oh, how does that happen, man? Oh, I wish I had called it like sooner and I could clip it together, right? But, bro, huge congratulations. Narsha, baby. Pulled a Miri and a Narsha. You are Siege main all the way. Dude, I had to go, man. You want to just leave it on screen, but when you pop the spark, you also just have to go. Oh, huge congrats, man. Dude, huge congrats. Miri and Narsha, we're free rolling the rest of the way. One more LD5 would be nice, but we are free rolling, so it's just everything from here is gravy. Dude, you're very welcome. Huge congrats. Huge congrats. All right, we're gonna do 5 more. It seems like Narsha may have sucked all the sparks out. Oh, never mind. One more time. Yeah. Okay, but we got the spark there. Oh, back to back. HOH. Oh man, I really thought that second spark was gonna be good. I don't know why. I just really thought that second spark was the one. What up, Qua? How you doing, man? Garv, I was thinking of that also, man. The Samoth was like perfect timing, so I was like, man, if the Narsha were just like timed like that Samoth, where I was like, say hello to my new Samoth, and then it just popped out. But yeah, dude, I mean, saying like specifically Narsha at the start, that's cool. That's cool. I'm super stoked. I'm not stoked to face you now because now I have one more Narsha I'm gonna have to see on defense. And one more Miri that's going to be hitting my defenses, but it's all good. What we have? I know we're ahead on sparks. Qua, yeah, Giselle is awesome, man. I'm super happy about the Giselle. She's fun. All right, I guess if we don't spark by 70, we're going to change up the RNG again because we slowed down quite a bit. I mean, understandably, popping out. All right, yeah, we're going to stop right there. Not stop, obviously. We're going to take a breather right there. All right, so let's see. So we got 4 sparks out of that batch. We had 2 previously, so that's 6 sparks so far. The correct number was 147, not 190. So from 147, we've done 73. 6 sparks on 73 means we're ahead of rates. We're ahead of expected good stuff because we've pulled the Dark Archer on the 10 years, the Miri, and now the Narsha. So yeah, we're just winning on all fronts. Okay. All right. So remember, I said at the start we're gonna like jumble things up with the old superstition. So let's do it again. Clara Byungchul Giselle, or Clara Theo Giselle for Siege defense. Which one do I like more? I don't know that I necessarily love the Clara there in general, but I guess the the Theo. Yeah, I think the Theo. Because I mean, Theo's biggest weakness is obviously just you Leo him, and then the Clara is not really great into Leos. I mean, could I just fang that with the Giselle and not care? Pretty much. Yeah, no, it's gotta be the Byungchul. It's gotta be the Byungchul. Yeah, Clara. If you're gonna run the Clara with Giselle, well, from the two options you gave me, because it's kind of hard for me to theory craft it all the way through. But from the two options you gave me, I would do the Byung Chul, so at least there is a chance to deal with Fangs. Alright, there's the 3. That's what we were looking for. People who just logged onto stream are like, why is he summoning Unknown Scrolls? So the thing with the Unknown Scroll... Yeah, that's why. That right there is why. Is that a second Ascilon? Bro, that's actually a usable dude. Alright, huge congrats. So, old school superstition that, as far as I know, has only ever failed me one time on stream, which is the, see, man, I'm telling you guys, I don't even get to explain the superstition before it, like, just keeps sparking. So, I genuinely believe that the Come to Us random number generator is shit. I think it's just like a giant coded million-sided die, and the die gets stuck into specific locations. Like, it doesn't move from 1 to a million easily or whatever. It's just kind of, imagine if you're rolling a die and it kind of lands in the same quadrant of the die. I don't believe in superstition. I really don't like superstition. But this particular one, I think, has some possible foundation in logic, which is that when you get... Come on, baby. One time, one... Oh, same freaking light samurai. But when you get stuck on those bad quadrants of the die, I think if you do things to break up the die, like just make it roll a lot, then you move it into a different quadrant. So I tend to spam the Unknown Scrolls and wait until I get a whole bunch of Sparks and a batch of Unknown Scrolls, because I believe it puts me in a better quadrant of the die. And as far as I know, it has only ever failed us one time on stream. And you can see right there, we started off by doing this and we pulled Miri and Narsha real quick. And then I just moved the die around again when it got slow, and we got 3 Sparks and 5 summons. So it's more likely than not it's superstition. I mean, but then I know a lot of people who have adopted it and they all tell me they get better summon rates. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It could still just be superstition, but it seems to work when I'm on stream. So I'm certainly going to keep going with it until it does. It does not work. Alright, that slowed down again. Let's check our farming. Same concept. I keep auto farming going because I believe that continually resets the random number generator. I think you just get into a new portion of the die each time your auto farm starts. Quad that just for fun. We can triple it, but it's kind of a shitty triple. Low triple with no other stats, but we did triple it, so that's a good sign. Alright, let's see here. So, every time I've started to talk about the ISGW, we've gotten Sparks! Come on. Okay, it's old meta, but maybe she'll come back. Not bad to have dupes of her, and she's not HOH, so... Alright, so we'll try this again. Every time I've started to talk about the ISGW attacks, we've literally gotten Sparks! What is going on right here? Okay, that's another win, man. Dupe or not, that's a win. Dude, these are like solid pulls for them. I mean, yeah, there's been a bunch of HOH, but there's just been a lot of Sparks. Ileana, Odin, Adriana is kind of hard to use at higher tier Siege. It's a fun offense, but he's in tourney level Siege. I don't think you're going to be able to pull that offense off too often. It's a little sketch. Maybe on occasion. On occasion. Yeah, I mean, I won't say... Okay, whoa, come on, baby. One more LD5, just for good measure, right? Okay, HOH. Dude, the amount of Sparks, though, has been insane. A lot of HOHs, but then also a lot of really good usable dupes, and like 3... I forgot we got the beta also. So, 2 Ascilons. The first one was new, and then the beta, the Miri, the Narsha. Also got the Patrick from the Nat 5s, and replaced the Gyu, who is actually useful Siege offense, as well as being RTA. Well, I actually saw that video you sent me, and I saw him use the Ileana, Odin, Adriana in that video. So that's probably why you were bringing it up. So what I would say is actually go watch that video and look at how close he came to losing, even though you were probably rude yet. And that's why I say it's sketch. Like, that Bastet was hanging on by a thread, man. It's just a little slow for the types of defenses you see when you're not rune gapping. Okay, we got one more expected spark. It would still be sick to pull one more LD5. I mean, it's greedy because we technically were only 0.6 to, well, we're 0.8 to pull an LD5 at the start, but it's greedy, but we want it. We got 15 tries. We're gonna do this one more time. With 15 scrolls, maybe this is sketch. If it doesn't work, you know, don't blame the system, blame the amount of scrolls. Oh, that's a lot of sparks right there, so we're good, we're good. All right, should we try the other superstition here? I'm gonna try this one more time. Every time I've started to talk about the inner server guild war attacks, we have sparked. Literally, I tried like 5 times and it sparked. So, for those of you who were here at the start of stream, when I did the inner server guild war attacks, the original plan for today's stream was for me to start an hour and a half early. And then I was gonna do the summons, and I was gonna follow it up with an LD challenge where I would do 15 LD5s for 5 inner server guild war attacks against Troublemaker, which is a top 5 guild, so I thought it would be fun content. I had saved my inner server attack specifically for this stream, and then I started stream an hour and a half late. And because Shevin is on the East Coast, we needed to do summons earlier. So then I was kind of screwed because I didn't really have time to do normal attacks. I can't really show normal Skyfall offenses there. And so I just had to spam a bunch of garbage offenses. So when you guys see, like for those of you who saw me use those, just know that like 90% of those are offenses I would never use. It was just because I had planned on doing something different for stream. Not that I would never use them. Obviously I mirror everything, but I would never like mirror in those situations. They very easily could have lost quite a few. I could have hit Swift traps, I could have hit Miri traps, I could have hit a lot of stuff that just could have gone very bad. So that is not educational content. That was literally me just like, we had already won the ISGW, so it didn't matter. And it was me just spamming attacks. That was all it was. Ah, man, that was a really, really slow finish. But it was a freaking monster session. So even though we didn't spark much over the last 40 scrolls, we had no sparks. Overall, we can't, maybe 1 spark over the last 40. We just can't be that sad. Like, we pulled all the good shit early. So, dude, super, super huge congrats, man. Narsha, Miri, Asilin. That was really solid. Now, this is, I forgot we could have just checked here. So for those who are wondering, by the way, we pulled 2, technically 1 new monster and then 1 old feed that we resummoned. This is the total of what we're missing. So we're only missing 25. I forgot the scroll showed this, which is pretty cool. So of the 25, hackers are what he's looking for. I want to see if there's anything else in here I would want to see for you. Layla, obviously, most broken monster in the game in RTA right now. Screw Layla, man. Calling for the Layla nerf. Honestly, I think she's got kind of a cool kit. I cannot figure out how to beat her, but I don't think I would really call for her nerf. I don't think she's that broken yet. I don't know. I don't like calling for nerfs unless the monster's completely broken. But I mean, she's pretty strong. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with that one. All right, Twin Angels. This would be a really solid pull, I think, for RTA mainly, but Twin Angels solid. Vanessa also RTA Siege defense. Nora TOA for the most part right now. This guy, he's got some potential. Fire Cassandra would be a big one, man. Fire Cassandra I've used on Siege offense on occasion. I was gonna use her today. I almost used her today. She has specific uses that are a little bit different than some of the other ignore units, and of course she's great for RTA. So Firecast would be a big one. Layla would be a big one. Fire Hacker would be a big one. Charlotte, like highest win rate elemental in RTA. Little bit of siege offense viability, little bit of TOA viability. Not a bad pull. Would not be a bad pull. What else in here? Anything else that's just kind of like wow? The Spicer, obviously OP in RTA right now. Brit is kind of interesting. I mean, Britta would not be a bad pull. Water Interest kind of interesting. Both of these are monsters you wouldn't use that often, but the Britta has some siege defense applications, so that's not a bad pull. And the Hollyberry's time is past. She got over nerfed. Mostly just a garbage unit now. She has niche uses, but very, very niche uses. So yeah, that's kind of what I'd like to see. Of these, if it were me summoning, from my personal account, because I don't play turn 1 RTA, Firecast would probably be my number 1. And especially since you just pulled the Narsha, what would synergize with the Narsha? Firehacker, not so much, actually. I think Firecast might also be the best thing to synergize with Narsha. Maybe the Layla? Probably more Firecast. Twin Angels, actually, Twin Angels. Extra speed lead. I mean, Narsha doesn't need the setup defense break, though, but yeah, I think the Firecast. I mean, obviously depends on your other LDs and the rest of your box, but I think Firecast probably the best Narsha pairing that I can think of for RTA. But for siege purposes as well, if you want something a little bit more all-purpose, probably any of these monsters usable in both, like usable and desirable. Because Charlotte's usable in both, but she's mainly TOA, mainly RTA. Smicer not really usable in siege at all. Layla not super usable in siege. Windhacker just defense. That Devil Maiden's garbage. Nora's just siege defense and TOA. Actually, you know what? So she has no siege application at all, but this would be huge with the Narsha. Zybala might be your number one, just thinking about Narsha pairings alone. That's it. So I feel like for me, it would probably be a Zybala. On my account, if I had none of these monsters, then the Firecast would be my number one. But for most people, especially people who play fast or you know, for the having the Narsha, I think Zybala, Fire Cassandra, Fire Hacker, Layla, all really good pulls. So with that said, one time, bro, one time. What are we gonna pull? Windhacker out the gate, siege defense application. Kumar we're not taking. Fire Indra definitely not taking. Britta was one we discussed. Layla, all right, off your top 2 most wanted list. We've already got that one. This guy's super underrated. I didn't talk about him. Super, super underrated. Ariel we're not taking, and Nora we're not taking. I am almost positive that we're gonna land here because you only named 2 monsters, and this was one of the 2. So pretty sure that we're gonna take this. But yeah, Chakra, that's the one I was talking about, big 80s. Chakra, very underrated, very strong unit. I didn't notice him in the box. I actually just moved past him. Very strong unit. And also Chakra would be kind of interesting with Narsha, I'm not gonna lie. I think Chakra would be really interesting with Narsha, honestly. But yeah, Layla's just the most broken unit in the game right now. For RTA, anyway, most broken unit in the game. So yeah, Layla all the way. Absolutely agree. Better to me, I mean, it's the strongest unit you were missing, period. Wind Devil Maiden. Okay. More limited application, but the strongest unit you were missing, the strongest elemental unit in the game, pretty much. So, bro, that is a solid session, man. Pulling the Layla as well. Technically only, what, 10 out of 25, 40% chance to pull the Layla right there, something like that. So, here's the wrap-up, guys. We got 3 new Nat 5s. We have a Punisher's 10, 22 second team, so that's a huge pull. EU's really nice. Not super, like, crazy needed, but really nice. Layla, obviously most cracked RTA unit in the game. Narsha is Narsha, pulled an LD5. So from the Nat 5s, those were quite solid. And then if we go by attribute, come down to the LDs. Let's see, oops. All right, here we go. So this was new. We pulled this was new. If I remember correctly, this was not new, but we did pull this. That's one we pulled, 2 we pulled. We pulled one of these, obviously not new. The Ileana was not new, but still a pull. We pulled 2 of these, kind of garbage, but unfortunate, but it is what it is. Pulled both of these as well. I don't remember if we pulled any of these or not. I don't think so, but I actually do not remember. Obviously, Miri would be the big LD4 pull. We pulled one of these. We pulled this dude, super useful dupe. We pulled this one. We pulled that guy. We pulled her. We pulled the beta, brand new beta. Pulled both of those. So overall, LD Sparks, if I didn't miss any, I may have missed some. I don't remember them all. But overall, LD Sparks, 19 on 170 scrolls, plus 210 10 years, plus 16 all attribute. That's got to be well over rates. So the LD scrolls kind of count as like 0.2 each, so you can call it, the 10 years, so you can call that like 40. And the all attributes, you can just call scrolls. And four witches as well. So 20, 60, 147, 207. You could say it was like 207 total LD scrolls. So on 207, your rates are 16-ish, give or take. So we outperformed by 3. assuming I didn't miss any, maybe more. Of these, oh, and I obviously didn't pull the Narsh out, so we actually outperformed by 4. And then of these, of course, new, that's a win, new, that's a win, new, that's a Grand Slam. Not new, but as a dupe, that is also a win. So we wound up pulling a total of, oh, there's 2 Ascillans too. Oh, here it is, yeah. So 2, 4, 5. We wound up pulling a total of 6 usable LDs, or 6 kind of exciting LDs out of it as well. Overall, super solid session, man. Super glad it went well. I appreciate you asking me to do your summons, and I appreciate you being patient as we had to go a little bit past the events ending the summons, but I know you did the mysticals and got the refunds. And man, huge congrats. Congrats on the Layla as well. So let's bring this down, this up. I am going to log out of your account and allow you to log in and play with Layla. Excuse me, Narsha. I am logged out now, so you're good to go. I'm completely logged out. You can log in for the Narsha. Guys, since we did not get to do the LD challenge for Inner Server Guild War, I'm gonna see if I can get any attacks in on Siege. We'll do an LD challenge. You're very welcome, man. You're very welcome. Just try not to beat me too much with the Narsha, and don't mirror me. That's interesting. I didn't know that was gonna come up right there. All right, can we do it on my account, guys? I don't think so. No, oh, that's actually not bad. It's not great synergy. I don't know. It's not bad. 23 S1 ACK on an attack arty. I mean, we'll find some use for it. The problem is all that crit damage stuff. The monster that comes to mind on a high S1 ACK is Kinky. Because not that many monsters really care about S1 ACK over like crit damage stuff or attack over attack, but I mean, we got 9 crit damage. Yeah, so it's not a Kinky. I don't know. I'm sure it's got some use, though. Put that there. It's one of my high. It's got to be my highest S1 attack. So even if it goes, even if I just reconvert it to Life Drain or something, or additional and put it on Kinky, that's fine. All right, big summon session coming up on my account as well. We've got 2 mystical scrolls and an all attribute scroll. Can we pull a Narsha on my account as well? We've got 1 scroll, 1 last chance to do it. I don't think we're getting anything useful here. I really don't. But it is always fun to try. We actually did get, no, not even an LD. Fire Team. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really think we were going to get anything out of that. All right, let's see if we can get any Siege stuff in, if we can do a little bit of LD abuse. So we're going to try and just do all LD5 offenses. I know we're FFA, so I can do 3-5. Okay, cool. Oh, no, I can't. I got beaten to the 3-5 also. All right, anything else attackable? 10? 10-1. 10-1 is called. This is hittable. 5-2. Okay, 5-2. 5.2. Oh, wrong chat. Okay, 5.2. All right, so we are going to try to do all LD5 offenses. That is the goal. All LD5 offenses. So we're going to start off with this one just because it's super fun, and that's a really bad idea into a guild, isn't it? Yeah, screw it. All right, we didn't even speed tune it. Actually, with the Nikki, that's perfect. Yeah, this should work. As long as I don't get revenged right here on the Lume, it's over. What is all of that stuff, man? Dude, what the? What is going on here? Okay, we gotta get on this Geldner before the heal block goes away. Okay, let's do this. And then we can do this. Okay, we're good. All right, 1 down, LD5 offenses only, guys. We're gonna do as many all LD5 offenses as we can. I have 27 LD5s, but I did just burn 3 of the best on a single offense, so that's gonna make it harder. Let's go 5-3, 5-4, 5-4, 5-4. All right, now it gets harder, because that one was kind of free, but now it gets harder. I think we can Giselle this. Okay. Could I be Beelzebub, maybe? Huh. I know what I can do. Could I do Pontos, Giselle, and then something for damage? Okay. Let's just set this filter. So I put all the LD5s on filter. Dark Yennefer could be interesting here, but no. Alright. Sylvia, Giselle. Sylvia, Giselle, Cadiz? Can we do this? This seems to have potential, right? Because then I can push back the... Yeah, this seems pretty good. Okay. So I think I can just use the runes as they are on these two. Should take turn 1 regardless, but the Cadiz is going to need some real runes. Okay, so we're going to go... Bio... I don't think we... How about Bio Seal? Does it really matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. Nem, Swift. Any of these really matter? I don't think any of these really matter. We can just go Destroy, just for the hell of it. Okay, so we're going to go Vio Destroy. We're going to take Accuracy over HP. Do that. Oh no, let's go Accuracy over Speed over HP, so that's going to be good. We're going to go Speed over HP, so Destroy works. Okay. We'll go HP over Speed. We don't need much damage from him, so that's going to work. Then here we will just go with HP over Speed. That works. And here we'll go with Speed over HP. And then here we'll just go same thing, Speed over HP. How's that? Okay, that looks like that should work. Probably should have done like some resistance stuff here so the Byung-Chul doesn't steal it all. Yeah, he stole most of it. Okay, perfect. Where do we go? That thing's done already. Byung can wait. Okay, this. Just keep her gone. Now she's fully pushed back, right? I don't care about his buffs. Yeah, we'll just keep working on her. That's fine. Alright, GG's. It's gonna get harder from here though, guys. The good LDs run out, and then we have to start using bad LDs, and so it gets a lot harder from here. With each offense, it gets harder. That's the idea of the LD challenge. Should have S2'd the Byung. Okay, we're good. This is actually a really fun offense. Like, I could see myself using this one. This is a legit offense, I feel like. Like, I could actually see myself using this as an offense, not just memeing. This is really fun. This is legit. This is actually a legit offense right here. I mean, granted, I could have lost pretty easily because I didn't push back the Byung-Chul. That's what I should have done, was push back the Byung-Chul on open so that he couldn't steal the invincibility. But, you know, take out the misplay, and that's pretty legit. Okay. I'm sure that's called off already, right? 5-5, maybe not. Yeah, that's cool. 2 is open. Okay, we're gonna go 2-2. Oh, rip. All right. Well, I'm not gonna get 10 hits in, so we'll have to do like we're gonna have to do some 4-star. So here we'll just mirror it. That's fine. I actually have a new offense I want to test into this, but I won't. Unfortunately, guys, I won't be testing it on stream. My apologies, but that's not going to happen. But I do have a new offense that I want to test into that, using some monsters that don't get commonly used. Oops. That's the second time I did that, so that became kind of pointless. I will say at least that's not my fastest set, though, so that works. Here's a trick for you guys, by the way. If you rune swap, if you're in high level siege, set one marking on your artifacts only for the ones that get swapped. Interesting. I forgot to mark the other one because I just put it on. It's new. Where is it? Oh, I know. It's marked. It's marked incorrect. Okay. Is it? What's going on here? Okay. Yeah, I just switched up his artifacts. That's what it is. This is not marked as change. Okay. Yeah. So you set one marking just for the artifacts that you're swapping, and then it's way faster to find your arties and swap. Where did I swap the runes? I swapped them onto Dova too, right? Okay, so we're just gonna switch this out for Dova 2. Which one has the correct rooms? This one does. Okay. I mean, the cat's out of the bag, so we may as well. Alright, let's kill that. What up, Tyler? How you doing, man? I'm just getting my first hits in right now. I think we're on FFA, so... am I going to be able to get any other hits in? That's not trimmed by us, right? That might be it. Okay. 16 minutes, we can get some hits in down here. 20 minutes, we can get hits in here. So I'll need to call that off in 18 minutes. Let's see. 30. All right, so we're gonna try to continue the LD challenge for one more base, I guess. We'll see how many hits we can get off of these two, and then I'll have to wrap stream after that. But, so it's 9:31. Let's go do 2 RTA wings. That should put us right to around that time, and we'll see if we can get some hits in from there. What do you guys think about the LD challenge? Is it just flex, or is it kind of fun? Because the first two teams were like really OP, but it gets harder when I have to try and use shit like Van Cliff, and Pontos, and Wunsa. That gets a lot harder. So I thought it would be fun content, and then I realized it might just come off as flex. Not necessarily the idea. It was just more of trying to like use monsters that don't. Honestly, it's supposed to be something to, because I don't use my LDs in Siege very often. When you're in competitive Siege, a lot of those LDs are not actually safe Siege monsters, and so like I can't remember ever using Cadiz on Siege offense before, and I haven't used Sylvia in a long time because she's almost never safe. But that Sylvia Giselle Cadiz pairing is really cool. Problem is I would have to re-rune that one every single time. Okay, is there bases? Maybe not. Okay, maybe I missed a base? Crap. Just had something built. There's 3. 1, 2, 3 is not accessible. That's his call. Okay. That's 5 though. JX on 5. Where's 3? Alright, we took 3 already. That was just late call. Okay. Yeah, 9 minutes. Well, actually, technically 14 minutes for our next hits. Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, I've been struggling to climb. Well, okay, I'm saying I've only been doing wings for 2 days, and I've been forcing Narsha quite a bit. Not Narsha, forcing the Giselle quite a bit. And my box is not really properly roomed. Like, things are not speed tuned and stuff. Top 3 game skins. That's hard. Top 3 game skins. Okay. That's not the direction I thought he was gonna go. That's kind of brutal. Bro, how do I deal with this? Well, Vero, obviously. Is Vero? No, Vero's not really right here. Did not see that coming. No, I can't do that. That? Okay, maybe that. I mean, the Kiki is just like 100% force ban, right? No Pontos here. Then he's got strip into Chung no matter what, right? So Volantis gets eaten by Juno. I need something that can deal with the Juno, actually. Let's do this. Trying to see that was okay. Yeah, I thought he would ban that. That was I actually think Vero's a really bad pick right there. I just ran out of time, and I was like, well, I think he'll ban the Vero. I think the Vero is actually a terrible pick right now. If he lets the Vero through, I get destroyed. But it was kind of a game of chicken. Okay. Yeah, this is what we've got to work on. Really have much choice here. I mean, it feeds the Juno a lot, but I just need the CC until I get restabilized, so yeah. Can I get a pushback here? No, that's fair. Honestly fair. Stun on the Smicer would have been nice, though. Yep, that's where I get in trouble. He's just gotten a lot of despair stuns, and that's been a problem for me. I got none, he got some. Also, the Smicer is just like laser focused on the freaking Nikki, and that's problematic as well. Still no despair stuns. I think that's just about GG, right? Dude, how many stuns are you gonna get? Don't really have a choice here. Okay, yeah, that silence finished it. I don't think... I mean, I think he probably won the draft, but I also don't think... I think that's somewhat of a 50-50. He just got all the RNG and I didn't. And if he doesn't lock down my Nikki, it's over on turn 1. And he did have multiple chances to lock her down, so that's why I say it's a 50-50, but let's see here. Speaking of Nikki, I don't want a speed lead on this. Kind of don't know if I care. Pontos. I don't feel like the Moor is particularly great here, but I think it'll work. I haven't really figured out what this season's counter is into this stuff here. Okay, so now this. And this. Sagar. Double resets. He's got the Julianne. Let's do this. Can't really let him have all that CC. Gonna do that. All right. I think the Gapsu pick won it for me because there was very few force bans in that situation. Like, I thought about Tian Lang, but he would have let the Tian Lang through. He could have controlled the Tian Lang. I feel like the Gapsu pick was definitely the win for me right there. Okay, so we're gonna lose this one. I'll just tell you guys that right now. This is Layla. I have absolutely no way to deal with Layla. We're gonna try something new. We're just going to try and CC the Layla, I guess. Not CC, we're going to try and cleave the Layla, but I'm not built fast enough. He'll actually outspeed me. That's the real problem. I'm still using last season's runes before I pulled Max, before I pulled Giselle. Okay. That's unexpected. Huh. Alright. So, could I do this? The Max is a weird fit here now, but everything else should be pretty good. I mean, I want to plan to ban the Hay Gang. It's not mandatory. I could also just like Vero, but I would like to ban the Hay Gang. That's it. Well, okay, so yeah, we're definitely going Vero. Vero gets banned. We know that. Yeah. If I do this, he still gets stripped, but man, Hay Gang is just freaking annoying. Probably need to take away his immunity though. It's probably my win condition. Because I still have double strips into Max, so yeah. Okay. That should be fine. So he's gonna get the cut, and then he's gonna get the provoke with Nora and the provoke with that thing. But I should cycle ahead because of the ragdoll, and the diva should be built on crit. So as long as, yeah. Oh, okay. I got enough pushback. That was nice. What up, Axe? How you doing, man? You know, to be honest, I'm not G3 because I just I don't like playing turn 1. That's pretty much it. Like, I'm playing a little bit of turn 1 right now, but I'm not even runed properly. I don't have a lot of the correct pivots. I don't have Lionel runed. I don't have Escher runed. Yeah, it's just never gonna. I made my peace with it, man. I like legit made my peace with it. That I just I don't focus well enough when I get into the. There's just certain matches that just bore me, and my brain just turns off. That's legitimately what it is. I've got glancing, but we'll try. Yeah, that's good. Okay. It sucks early season, but at the end of the season, it's still always going to be what it's going to be. Yeah, I'm fast. I mean, I'd have no problem with that. All right, let's see if we got any hits in. Now, when it comes to the end of the season, and people are doing like boosted wings and stuff, all you're going to be facing is 12. The thing is, turn 1 during the season when people are having fun is different. But at the last 2 weeks when people are climbing, they consolidate into 12 monster boxes and 15 monster boxes instead of 40. And all of a sudden you're facing just all their fastest and best runes on a closed comp, and it's very different. So it's just not a game that I enjoy. My brain just turns off, and is what it is. I made my peace with it. All right, let's see. So we can get a call here. We're gonna go. What can we LD? It's all the same stuff. So okay, we'll go 1-4, I guess. So keeping in mind we're doing the LD challenge, guys. So how are we gonna LD this? Theo, Gapsu, Perna. That's kind of interesting. How are we gonna hit that with an all LD team? Theo, Gapsu, Perna. We have to hit it with an all LD team. Okay. So we can't control targeting. That's the hardest part of this. Eleanor would just absolutely... Ooh, could we Dark Yennefer this? That would be interesting. There's also there's Arda. Oh, Arda. Okay, so we could use the... yeah, we could do something with Arda here for sure, I think. Because that's going to be critting a lot. I'm going to need some sort of sustain, and I already used the Nikki. So that's a problem. I guess I could go Arda Lima? Or Eleanor. Arda Eleanor? Arda Eleanor. We're going to go with that core. It's going to be Arda Eleanor +1. Maybe Kraka? Arda Kraka Eleanor? That could work. Something like that. Something like that. Okay. So Arda's ruined already. The Kraka I'll have to put runes on. I don't know if the Kraka is going to give me enough damage here or not. I think so though. I would really like immunity. That pretty much limits me to Pontos of what's left or Lima. The Lima immunity cycles pretty quick, so does Pontos. And then you've got double strips also. So maybe I just don't worry about the immunity. Alright, so for anybody who joined the stream late, by the way, we're just doing an all LD challenge. I'm trying to do these attacks with nothing but LD5s. I already used probably my 6 best LD5s, so here's where it starts to get more challenging. Was I 3 or 4? I was 4, okay. Alright. Liliana's going to be too squishy for this volume of damage. Ongyuki is no good here. That's good. This would give me... The strip doesn't really do anything for me here, right? No, the strip doesn't do anything. I think the Kraka actually does work. Kraka, Eleanor, Arda. We're going to do this. Okay, so Eleanor, I think we can just basically give her the Amelia set. Same monster. Oops. Need to move every marker to 5. It sucks that you can't sort by reverse marker, so I have to mark every single monster as 5. I have not had time to do that yet, to filter by marker, but it is what it is. We're gonna go damage down water. And S2 recovery. Do I care about Vio here? I kind of do, actually, because he does have some stuns. And I want to proc out of defense breaks. So normally you would go Despair on her, but the Gapsu is going to cleanse Gapsu is going to cleanse a lot of that shit anyway, so I think we're actually going to go... Yeah, we're going to do it like this. We'll go HP over speed, we'll go crit rate over speed, and then we'll go speed over HP. That should be enough accuracy. Yeah, we're just gonna try and cycle her a lot, I think. Okay, we'll do this here, do this one here. Take this here. Actually, that's a better rune. Obviously, I have to cycle as well, so we do this. Okay. Do I need more crit rate? I think 89's fine. Kind of slow? That's because I went HP though, so that makes sense. Okay. Go damage down water. That should work. She's on Vio, right? Okay, yeah. Cool. Let's try that. Okay then. Dude, chill. That's a lot of procs. Well, okay. This is not going so well. I should have gone Despair. Instant buyer's remorse. I should have gone Despair. Because he can strip this invincibility off also. Do we retarget to Perna now? I think we do. Yeah. I think we're fine now, though. Art is fully stacked. We're fine. Maybe I should just... Yeah, you know what? Alright. We're gonna do this. Let's do this. Okay, my turn to proc. Alright, this was definitely a lot more sketch than the ones before it. This was a lot more sketch, and it's only going to get sketchier from here. I should have S2. Alright, but this was still fun. It got a little bit nervous. I got a little bit nervous there for a minute, but the comp itself actually made some sense. Not necessarily into this team. That's a lot of damage to sustain with no like immunity or any. Well, we hadn't. What am I talking about? It's just a lot of damage to sustain with no ability to kill quickly. That's what I was trying to say. But also, I had the one proc streak with Eleanor, but my God, this thing has been procking. Like, it just won't die. The match is over already, bro. The match is over. Would you just die already so I can get another call in? Alright. I'm not gonna get a call in, am I? 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1. 6.1. Did I get it? No, Sarah called it already. Never mind. Okay, yep. That match took way too long. Alright, I think we're done with Siege for then. I'm not going to get any more hits in on stream, right? 11 minutes? But that's going to be... So that won't let us use LD5s because that's going to be a 4-star base. 48, 40... 37... 19 minutes? Oh, wait a second. Oh, we can hit this. Okay, yeah. It's just more Miris, but that's fine. Anything else we could do that'd be kind of, no, not really. I'm not gonna directly. What did I call? 12-3. Someone marked it. Oh, I marked it. Okay. Okay. This one. Be nice if the favorited monsters were like in order in your favorites. It would also be nice if there was an easier way to swap runes among them. But... second to last? Yeah, second to last. That's not it. Oh. Oh, because I'm sorted by marker, right? Let's go by just grade. Okay. I think it's still second to last. Hopefully. There we go. No, wrong Lucian. Oh, okay. Well, that sucked. Fourth to last. I think that's actually a Swift Escher. No, not really. No, that's Bio. Interesting that they were all wind down on a 286 bio. It's kind of weird. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's fully called down. That's all she wrote, right? I mean, you guys don't need to see me Miri one more time. So that's just going to be a Miri base. This is called down. I think we can get to anything else. Yeah. LD Challenge would have been better in Inner Server because there I actually get the attacks and don't have to wait for them. But I think this is what it is. Yeah, because that's going to be a full hour to hit. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's all we're going to get for Siege. So we're going to wrap up with one final RTA wing, and then I think we're going to call it a stream for the night. See if we can get Giselle into this one. I was just thinking he might go Ragapsu, so probably no Giselle then. Chepikin, oh, what the hell is that? Oh, we're not gonna Giselle that. It would be better to do that off stream, John, because the reason I didn't answer your original question is because it looked like there were a lot of Nat 5s you don't have, and so when it's that many, especially just looking at a screenshot, it takes some time to look through it. It's not something that I can do as a quick glance. So on stream, I would wind up being distracted and might not give you the best advice. Is this a Riley moment? Yeah, I think this is Riley. Yeah, if it's just like, you know, picking between 5 monsters or something, then that's fine. But when it's picking between like 60 to actually look through and see each one that's missing and who synergizes and all that, that's a lot. A little bit tougher. So the Riley's gonna feed the Gapsu and the Hagang like crazy, but I can Oblivion the Gapsu and then he's got no sustain. I don't blame him for banning the Nikki, but I mean the Carnell's gonna be a little bit of a problem because he's got the Carnell rag still, but I think we might be okay. Would have been nice if I had gotten a stun on the Carnell there, but you know, can't get everything. Don't pull all the Riley's attack bar, please. Just don't pull all of Riley's attack bar. Or do. Either way. Now that was bullshit. That was kind of bullshit. Hagang single target stun on Riley is the entire match. Nuker wouldn't get a turn through all those debuffs. Would you stop single target stunning, dude? Come on. I mean, granted, I got a bunch of procs, but the Tian Lang hasn't done anything with the procs. And he just gets the exact stun he needs each time. Carnell's back up now. That I call sack on, man. 2 single target stuns. If he misses, if he just doesn't stun, it's not a miss because it's 25%. If he doesn't stun either of those times, then this is it's free. The really bad one was him stunning the Riley. That was just total bullshit. And now just proc right out of Oblivion. Alright, yeah, I call hard sack on that one. Like seriously, if he misses either of the stuns, but it's mainly the Riley. So you could say if he doesn't stun the Riley, then I'm pretty much 100% to win at that point. So it's a 75-25, I guess. And then even after he got the stun, I still should have been favored right up until he got the second stun. I think it still feels more tilting because in the past he would not have had such a high probability of stunning. You know, they changed the glancing thing. So now it is actually 25%. In the past it would have been 12.5 for a Hagang to stun a Riley right there. So that makes it more tilting because we're just trained for like mentally trained for that to be unlikely. Yes. Obviously the Tessa. Maybe Smicer? Smicer makes the Gapsu an issue. I know I want the Julian, I just didn't want to take the Julian yet. I wanted to wait one more. I wanted one more pick for here, but I didn't really see anything I liked on the Julian. Now you just take the Juno. Is Chandra or Carnell? That's the... Yes, it's the Carnell. Do I have enough? I mean, he's got immunity either way. Juno gets banned. Julian's not going to do damage fast enough. I actually think the Chandra is going to be the ban here. Wow. Okay. That's kind of surprising. Interesting. Now does he reset the Juno or the Shizuka? Eladriel, Faye, Manon. Eladriel, Faye, Manon just, wouldn't you just double snipe the Faye and the Eladriel and then 1v3 the Manon? You won't burn it here. Right, but that's what I'm saying, Tim. I understood you were saying set it as a defense. What I'm saying is, I think you would just bring a double snipe, and you would just snipe the Fae and the Eladriel, and then 1v3 the Manon. Sorry, you would snipe the Manon. Excuse me. No, I guess. Yeah, you can't reliably snipe there, can you? Okay. Man, a proc right there would have been GG. Stun, and it's GG. Oh. A big proc, but I got the proc. No, I didn't get a. Did I get a proc earlier? No, I got the stun. That's what I got. Chill with these procs, bro. That was actually not good for me to proc out right there. I might be in trouble now. Woofs is back up too, so he's just gonna rebuff. Yeah, at least it keeps the Woosa from going S2. God, do you ever miss? What up, Izu? How you doing, man? Oh, the Vela got it with the S1? Ah, bro, that's dirty. I didn't see the Vela get the soul protection. I was like, where'd my Tessa go? Alright, it's my opening here. If I don't get resisted. And if he doesn't keep proccing. Alright. A proc right there. I just needed the proc. I didn't get it, but I needed it. He's dead now, right? Oh, no. Does he buff? Yeah, he buffs. Okay. He's got S2 though, right? No S2. Okay. I don't see how Juno does it though. I don't see how I have enough damage. I mean, we're both hurting on damage now, but I got the Soul Protect. That's bad. Oh, well, he killed her anyway, so it's same difference. Stun. Oh, okay. Sleep! Sleep! Ah, come on, I need the heal. Alright. I didn't farm like this whole time. Gem, his file. Alright, I think we'll wrap up stream from there, guys. Well, let me check one more time. I don't think there's any siege attacks, but I'm pretty sure, like I already verified, there was nothing coming. 7. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, nothing else we can hit. Alright. Alright, so we're going to wrap up stream there. So Tim, just to answer your question, so setting Eladriel, because I was kind of distracted. So Eladriel, Faye, Mainon. Not a lot of damage there. It would be a little bit sketch to Amelia Bulwark, I suppose. I mean, I don't know that the second, third unit positioning matters, to be honest. I do feel like I would probably just can I show? Yeah, I can show you Juno. I don't have a particularly good Juno. Well, I can build a good Juno, but she's not. This build is not actually very good. It's a pretty bad Juno, to be honest. She's missing like 10,000 HP and 5 speed or something. I have my better despair runes in other places. And then just normal additionals on Juno. Let's see. So I haven't seen that defense before. I mean, Eladriel, Faye Mainon. So the Mainon technically provides you with some anti-Lucian. I still think I would just double snipe it, to be honest. It's just you gotta snipe the Mainon and the Eladriel. So the problem I'm having is I know what offense I would use. I know a couple of offenses I would use. I just can't really say them on stream. G2 defense, yeah. It's there's pretty easy ways to double snipe that defense, but they're defenses that I really can't give out on stream. Or excuse me, offense I can't give out on stream. But if you're going to run that defense, I would probably suggest putting the Eladriel on triple HP Bionim, and try and make it anti-snipe. That would be my big suggestion. Okay, do we get a base coming up somewhere? Might have something to do. Shizuka, yeah, I can show you. Keep in mind, I run slow. I'm a turn 2 player. I prefer to play turn 2, so all my units are built really slow. The Shizuka defense, this build is awful. Why is this? Anyway, that explains why she dies so easily. Okay. Man, what a terrible build. I didn't even realize she was built that bad. Where's all the defense coming from? 20, 21, 20, nowhere. She just doesn't have HP. Okay. I probably should give Shizuka better runes, huh? Alright, so we did get one last siege call in. I guess there was a base that I missed. Do we get to continue the LD challenge? We do not. It's more mirroring stuff. Alright, what did I call? 8.3? Okay, yeah, one more mirror. That's right. I had said before, it just wasn't worth waiting for this base because it was just going to be another mirror. Okay. Alright, so we are on Miri 4. Okay. Which one had the runes? Did any Marinade have runes? Yeah, today was a shorter stream because I got started so late. I got caught up at work and was not able to get the stream started on time, but it's almost 10:30 for me, and I've got to grab something to eat, and also spend a little time with my wife before she has to go to bed. So it was forced to be an earlier stream. I don't remember which one this was. Yeah, we pulled Narsha. Alright, so we're on Dova 4. Move these rooms one over. There we go. So the LD scrolls in total were 147, but then there was also with some tenure scrolls and with the all attributes. The Narsha came from an LD scroll, but with all of the scrolls in total, I think it was equivalent because the LD scrolls or the tenure scrolls are like 0.2 LDs each. It was equivalent to about 190 LDs. So we pulled a Mirane, we pulled the Narsha, we pulled 2 Asillans. It was 21, I wanted 20 or 21 total LDs, so the LD rates were pretty good. And then we also pulled 2 Nat 5s, 2 new Nat 5s off of regular scrolls, and then the 10-year Ancient Trans we got a land. So overall, really, really solid summoning session. Is 5 open there? Yeah, it's called off. Okay. Alright guys, I will try to do another stream where we do the LD challenge. It's kind of hard to get that timed out right because it has to be an inner server guild war where it doesn't matter if I int a little bit. So today was like a perfect shot because we matched up with top 5 inner server guild war guild, but they were missing a player. And so it was pretty much, I don't know what happened, why they were missing a player, but it was pretty much matched up with TM. It was, you know, somewhat they couldn't win. They were missing a player. So it was the perfect time to try and do the LD challenge, and then I just got the stream started late, unfortunately. So why can't I scroll down? Oh, because I'm in pretty sure there's no scrolls or anything for me to claim here, so yeah. All right, that's it, guys. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the little bit of LD challenge we did. I really actually enjoyed the first fights. It was going to get a lot harder than this, the thing. I got to use all the strong LDs on stream, and I didn't really make it into where it gets like having to use Van Cliffs and a bunch of garbage monsters. But is what it is. So guys, as always, I appreciate you hanging out with me on stream, and I will catch you guys all on the next stream. Have a good night, guys. Oh, for Twitch, let's see if there's a raid we can do on Twitch. Actually, yeah, so let's see if we can raid on Twitch. Yeah, Alan SW is streaming. haking. So let's go ahead and raid Alan SW.
Sorry, I was like, what is he trying to do?
So for YouTube, we'll end stream here in about 10 seconds. For Twitch, we're going to go ahead and raid Alan. And yeah, once again, as always, guys, thank you for hanging out with me on stream, and I'll catch you on the next one.